Morning, guys. It's a little overcast, and I'll be honest, I have not actually been out here all week to see how anything looks because it's been so hot and I've been so busy. But I can tell you my clematis isn't dead. In a couple months, it'll start putting out flowers again. And I can tell you that the towers, I did get out and water those, but they are crunchy. Like, you can see how crunchy they are. And I need to get out here and clean them up and pull stuff out. Look, I have a cucumber. I didn't think I had one, so I'll pop that off. I'm gonna cut off most of these tomatoes today because they are just really struggling in the heat. This one, probably still leave these on. They are producing. It's just, you know, it's just that time of year. The things struggle. See how pretty that is? That is purple. Into something. It'll turn red, that one. But probably I haven't even remotely looked over here at the north bed. Let's see. Those are snapdragons that are toast. Maybe they went to seed though. These are a native chocolate daisy. Let's see if they really smell like chocolate. I think that's a marketing gimmick. That does not smell like chocolate at all. Oh well. These are cuttings I put from my portulaca. That's a pineapple sage. This fig is really grown up a bit this year. I'm really happy about that. It's not really growing in a way that I would like because it's leaning, but I'll take any growth at this point over picky growth. I need to get in here, pull out this grass that's growing up in here. I can guarantee it's coming from this crack right here in the bed. Anyway, okay, so Coleus looks nice. Apparently the daylilies are traveling. Hostas don't look great, but they're not dead, which is pretty much all I can ask for this time of year. Looks like maybe there's, okay, yeah, this hosta's still alive right here. I don't know what that is. About to make it though. This one is toast. We'll have to replant one there. That one looks really struggle bus. That one's okay. So there's Johnson grass in the middle of my spiky bits. So those are quote unquote thornless cactus, but they're never really thornless, right? They always have these little ones. So I'm gonna have to put some rose gloves on and go, so I can see like a oak tree and a privet sapling and dig that stuff out. Let's go see. Ooh, so that's rando. Just half of the fig tree died. That's not good. This guy's shooting out stuff from the base, which is absolutely fine. Ooh, look. Okay, this one's been eating on butt. Dude, my petite figs are done. Look at that. I'm about to grab those when we're done. Yum, yum, yum. That's what those look like. They're called petite negra figs, and they are black and purple when they're done and when they're ready. They're getting big. Ooh, I got another one. Got another one that's ready. And more on the way. That's exciting. That is really exciting. Okay, I think I've told you before, this one and this one, same age. That one, you know, at least he actually put leaves on this year. That's all I'm going to say. Good job for actually putting leaves on. Good job for growing almost above the fence. Almost. I don't know if this is sun scald. Maybe. Looks kind of like that's what it is. But, ooh, that's a bunch of pigweed. Alright, well, the north bed's not that bad. Oh my gosh, you poor little thing. You do not need to put on fruit. You need to just grow, Bubba. Alright, so that's exciting. At least 4 black figs. Hubs and I can split them. Man, that's just beautiful. That's a thing of beauty. Look at the size of that fig. Y'all don't even know how excited and happy I am about that. Alright, well, that was worth it. Looking at the north bed. A little disappointing in some areas, but not terrible. Need to get out here and weed eat and mow and all that stuff. Let's go see here. Alright, so I did cut down the old stem that was there that had all the rust on it, because it was absolutely 100% knocking into my fig, which is already struggling with rust, but has been doing pretty good putting on new leaves. So like that's rust for sure, in case you guys can't see, before it gets too bad. So been knocking off the rusty leaves on the fig, cut off the rusty branch, so hopefully we're not having any like cross contamination. It's not, you know, you're always gonna have rust in my area because I have it and it's humid and it's just how it is here. But like this is really crunchy. See how dry it is? But like we have been desperately trying to water. It's just that time of year. All right, I can snap this because I'm not making leaves. That's a beautiful lily though. I hope it comes back. Look, I love that the blueberries are putting on new growth, which means next year we'll have nice new branches on most of them. That one over there is struggle busting, but I mean, it gets the same water, so I don't know. This is a privet seedling. We get these here too. I don't know if it's a wild privet. I don't think there's a native, is there? Oh man, I can't get it out. Oh, I hate those things. Oh well. False mulberry weed. See how it looks like a mulberry? But it's not. It sticks to your clothes and it's terrible. All right, let's see here. It'll start putting on leaves here soon, which is beautiful. And I love that my echinaceas are still showing out. I'm hoping these will dry up. Let's see. I don't really hear a lot of seeds in there, so I don't think that got pollinated too well. Cardinal flowers putting on some flowers. We ran the tapes last night, but it's dry as a bone here, even with the tapes. That's so discouraging. So we had kind of hopes of some rain yesterday and didn't get any, so it's just that time of year, y'all. Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to get out here and weed. Like I said, I have not been out here all week long because it's just been hot and I haven't had a chance. Blanket flower, helichrysum still looking good. I mean, I still have pumpkin vines. Don't know that I have pumpkins so much, just pumpkin vines, but I'll take what I can get. Wow, passion fruit's like just today. This year, really showing out. Okay, so the little caterpillars finally found this Baptisia, so that's cool. You guys, I should have come out yesterday afternoon, but it was like 5 billion degrees, but you would not believe how many passion flowers I have. See, this little guy's just totally stripped. Totally stripped. My hopes for pumpkins are definitely going down. This is what Baptisia looks like after the caterpillars get done with it. I told you, they'll just strip the leaves, just turn black and strip the leaves. It looks terrible. There's all this frass. See that? All of that black stuff, that's caterpillar frass. So, but I mean, they grow up and they make more butterflies, so I'm okay with it. This fig had a bunch. There's some green ones, but I don't see any that are actually ready right now. So anyway, there's a turf cap growing up in it. I'm okay with that though. It's got a good structure. As long as it doesn't freeze too hard, we'll be good. See how all this stuff is dying? It's just that dry and hot. The violets are like, I can't handle this. In the fall, they'll be back and they'll look great, but this time of year, yeah, it's bad. Everything on my pumpkins is looking rough, and it's because of the squash vine borer. But this is what we do. We let it roll. We see what we get. That's all you can do for pumpkins around here. So, or squash. That's a pretty looking pawpaw. And this lantana, this little lantana has come so big. Sage is still here. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna climb over this. Hold on. Climb over carefully. Rose is still looking good. I keep taking all the, dead ones off, but I know I still have at least one pumpkin on here, but I'm gonna be kind of bummed if I don't get a bunch because it's a rampant vine. It has plenty of space, and it's touching down in a bunch of places to try and keep the borer off, but I can't really even get over there. I have to walk the whole way around. So I don't know that we'll look at that one too close today. So squash pie, flowers, but I don't know if we have any actual pumpkins. I'm so happy to see that sugar cane be so tall. There we go. Turmeric is flowering. That is what a beautiful edible turmeric flower looks like. And this whole patch, just, I love it. I just let it grow. I yank up what I need when I need it. It's nice. Trinidad perfume pepper, not really putting on a bunch of new growth. Looks deficient. I may need to come out here and fertilize it. And then that, getting crunchy leaves, which is what usually happens before they die when I try and grow these variegated hydrangeas. So I am trying to keep them watered though. So these guys look rough. I'm watering though. It's just hard. So anyway, let's go look over here. Yeah, pretty. These are pretty. A native perennial sunflower. Another sunflower, not perennial, but pretty. I love when the top of the Lisianthus pops off. Like, these are nice, these long ones, but that's my favorite because they don't like fall over everywhere. So let's see, we cut a lot of this down, but you can already see it starting to come back. The mums are definitely growing in, which they need to for the fall. The Dara flowers have been fertilized and are drying out. This is what they look like. They're kind of a pinky, purpley carrot flower. And I'm very excited to see them making seeds, and they will hopefully develop and dry out and drop them here, and we'll have more next year without me having to buy more seeds. So the sage had these beautiful blue flowers on it, but it looks like they popped off. Maybe they'll make seeds. That would be good. Yeah, and look, there's this sage. So I used to grow sage when I lived in Lubbock, and it always came back every year. And then I tried so many years. This sage has hung on for 2 years now. So I'm hoping it will grow and get bigger and just find a happy home here, because they make really pretty flowers when they've been somewhere long enough to flower. This is the Coreopsis. So yeah, I mean, it's in the ugly stage. It's in between flowering. But I leave these things because a lot of this, especially the Lisianthus, the bees and the butterflies love it. So not always perfect, but it makes me happy.